It was a new moon night, and Chander was enjoying driving his car. The road was completely deserted. There wasn't a single vehicle in sight. The pleasure of driving on an empty road is something else, and at that moment, Chander was relishing it. It was around 2 a.m. when suddenly, right in the middle of the highway, he saw a woman dressed in a white saree. Her hair was loose, and as soon as the car's headlights fell on her, her pale, ghostly face and the bloodstains on her white sari became clearly visible to Chander. His car flipped over 2 or 3 times before crashing into a massive tree on the roadside. The woman still stood there. As Chander took his final breath, she walked away from the road and disappeared into the dense bushes. "Another hunt. This new moon night always brings something good," she whispered. Music. "Come on, we've hit the jackpot today. Aren't you afraid that one day a car might actually hit me? Don't be silly. Has that ever happened? How long are we going to do this? Until we have enough money. Anyway, what could be a better job than this? Every 15 days, we easily make 10 to 12,000. What's the harm in that? Now hurry up, change your clothes, and let's get out of here before someone arrives." This was Ratan and Kanchan's usual scheme. On new moon nights, Kanchan would stand in a deserted spot on the highway, pretending to be a ghost. The drivers would panic, lose control, and crash. Ratan would then loot them and escape. If things remained calm, they would repeat the trick on the next new moon. "Ratan, you stabbed that driver tonight?" "What else was I supposed to do?" "The bastard wouldn't die. If I had left him injured, he might have reported everything to the police tomorrow. Then our business would have been over. Look, we have saved up some money. Let's go somewhere far away and start fresh. It's better to earn less, but live without fear." "Are you stupid? What fear?" "Look, Kanchan, work is work, whether it's right or wrong. And tell me, which job doesn't come with risk? If I work in construction, there's always a chance I might fall from a building. So what's the harm in this?" "But this is robbery and murder. You've started killing people without hesitation. It's terrifying to be around you now. If I don't kill, the police will kill me. Now shut up and serve me food." In the last 3 months, Ratan had killed 5 people. Have you ever thought about that? "Listen, Kanchan, just a few more months and we'll leave this place." "Fine, just eat your food and stop talking." Once again, the night of the new moon arrived. Kanchan and Ratan were ready. A light drizzle had begun, which Ratan thought was good. It might make the car flip more, reducing the driver's chances of survival. Kanchan stood in the middle of the road, her hair loose, but today she seemed more miserable than usual. Ratan saw a car approaching from a distance. Everything happened as usual. The car swerved, the driver died, and Ratan made a hefty profit. Overjoyed, he ran towards Kanchan. "We got a huge haul today, Kanchan. Aren't you going to say anything?" "What's there to say? You're happy, aren't you?" "Yes. This was our biggest hit yet. Now hurry up, tie your hair, and let's get out of here." "And how long will you keep playing this game? One day it will come back to haunt you." "Oh, not again with the drama, Kanchan." But Kanchan wasn't responding anymore. She lay on the ground, blood gushing from a deep wound in her stomach. The rain washed away the blood, spreading it over the road. Someone had brutally ripped open her abdomen. A chilling voice echoed, "Don't you recognize me, Ratan?" It was the same woman Ratan had mercilessly stabbed to death after an accident. Her husband and son had already died, but as she took her last breaths, she had locked eyes with Ratan, as if imprinting his face in her mind. Ratan had slit her throat just for a mere gold necklace. "Save me! Save me!" Ratan screamed and tried to run, but against the wrath of a vengeful spirit, his efforts were futile. The terrifying woman grabbed him with her long, claw-like hands and slowly slit his throat with her sharp nails until he took his last breath. Meanwhile, Neeraj Verma, a budding lawyer from Mathura Nagar Court, was elated that day. He and his wife had gone to purchase a second-hand car from a garage. "No, man, second-hand bikes are fine. But why are you selling this car at such a high price?" "Sir, it's not expensive at all. Just buy it and see. You'll find it worth every penny, trust me." "No thanks, I'll check somewhere else. Goodbye." "All right, sir, as you wish. But will you take the delivery today?" "Yes, here's the money. I'll take the car today itself." After the car arrived, Niraj and his wife Avni were overjoyed. Every other day they went out for a drive, and Niraj's status in the colony also rose. But one thing about the car was quite strange. Whenever they passed a peepal tree on the outskirts of the city, the car would stop. "What happened, brother?" "I don't know, sir. The car seems fine, but I don't understand why it keeps breaking down. This is strange. Maybe keep the car at the garage for a full day and check it thoroughly." For the past month, the car had broken down 3 times in the exact same spot. Niraj's wife grew anxious. "Niraj, I think you should get a priest to bless the car. This isn't normal." "Come on, Avni. I'm an educated man. I don't believe in ghosts and superstitions. The car probably just has mechanical issues." But one night, after getting delayed at work, Niraj drove back home during heavy rainfall. As soon as he reached the peepal tree, the car stopped again. Frustrated, he grabbed his phone and called the garage. But before the call connected, his eyes caught something in the rearview mirror. "Who's there?" he whispered. The girl standing by the tree slowly raised her hand, gesturing for him to come closer.